Otro partido más en esta serie de juegos entre el equipo de New York Yankees y el equipo de Tampa Bay Rays. Les saluda Victor Rivera desde Managua, Nicaragua, paraíso tropical de América. Vamos pues a iniciar este partido a lo grande con Blake Snell como lanzador de parte del equipo de Tampa Bay. Estamos más que listos para decir play ball, señores. Gracias por estar con nosotros en esta transmisión tempranera. Son las 6 de la mañana. Ahora fue el primer lanzamiento, 6 con 1 minuto.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first two games that is set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first two games decided by one run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when one run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first.
No hay viento aquí en el domo.
And it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Hit hard on the ground to short.
Y el batazo ahí del Lemegio.
So the pressure's on to open up the inning. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way. Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident. Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll look at the fastball.
Iba bastante bien esa bola.
It's 0-1. You see the average starting play at 318, 10 home runs and 31 RBIs. Now the 0-1. Drilled right back up.
Pero doble play ahí está ahí.
To second for one, on to first, and they get the double play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store.
Ahí tenemos la alineación del equipo en el bateo, ¿verdad? El line-up. La novena del equipo de los Yankees.
Here's big Aaron Judge. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try to get a
strike el primero ahí.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, right.
Tranquilito ahí.
And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning.
Bueno, se acaba la entrada. La oportunidad para lanzamiento. 12 ganados ese partido.
About 6'4", 215 pounds. It's really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff. Good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Horrible. Pensé que era Aaron Judge, pero no era Aaron Judge. Era Travis Jankowski. Horrible, señores.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. As he'll take a look at
the strike
down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll start this one at 269, 2 home runs and 31 RBIs. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Se le da sacrificio.
Look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the guy
tenemos la novena, el equipo de Tampa.
He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Duffy stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now a Flare out toward right center. Torres onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now batting, Tyler O'Neill. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a ball strike. Fastball just missing. Ready with the 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. Endujar fields it cleanly.
Bien, señores, ahí. Se fajó Miguel Andújar ahí. 0-0 todavía, señores. Excelente, excelente apretada la que le dimos al equipo de Tampa para no marcar. No, viene a Carlos Stanton.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Stanton playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 5 for 14. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the 2nd.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Smolinski going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Por poco, y la verdad que corrió bastante el jardinero.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Tyler O'Neill for one reason. This guy is absolutely jacked. I mean, probably the most shredded guy in the game. Light tower power, and offers his manager some versatility in the outfield as well.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Muy temprano era.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Me parece esa.
You can tell he wanted to hold on, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Horrible,
so
señor.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and up next the power bat of Luke Voigt. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side.
Horrible.
1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd.
Tanto el ponche como esa última batea ahí.
Choi the next to hit. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Aguanta ahí, Choi.
Fastball, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Somos el primer chocolate de Hub también.
Setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. The 1-2.
Concha Velázquez.
Standing in, Jake Smolinski. In past meetings with J-Happ, he's got a batting average of .444. He also has 1 home run. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
And this is hit hard to the
Y
right
le pega,
side.
pero no concreta.
Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Torres scoops it up, throwing the dirt.
Y ahí, bueno,
Scoop at first, saves
se
it
logra el
as this
objetivo.
side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. We'll move to the third.
0-0, señores.
Standing in, Miguel Andujar. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this
Suena temprano, dice. Dice que era tarde el Zoom.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Eso sí tarde.
Try to throw the fastball by him.
Bola por ahí.
1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Lanzamiento malo número
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Wendell ranging into the outfield.
Tranquilo,
and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
La verdad que salió ponía el dedo ahí tarde el Zoom. Horrible, horrible, horrible.
You see that so much, left on left matchup, that slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bueno, ese lanzamiento malísimo.
Line drive to center field.
Y del batazo por ahí.
Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Iba bastante bien ese lanzamiento.
No balls and a strike.
Pero venía muy rápido.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Third inning, no score to this point. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. High in the air out to center field.
Tranquilo ahí para el jardinero.
And he makes the catch for the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 0-1 on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Bueno, aguanta
leads
ahí.
off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Uf.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Aguanta ahí.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Horrible ahí.
The Yanks leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. Now at the plate, Guillermo Heredia. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Late square, and this is popped up. Throw to first.
Bien ahí.
Time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down. But it
Excelente
wasn't quite
Sánchez ahí
good enough to put him
atento.
on board.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Perez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And Duhar is there. 2 down.
Segundo out, señores.
Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball on his first at bat and didn't miss it.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Line drive to left. Well, this is right
Bien
to
ahí.
him left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0.
0-0, señores, todavía este partido.
So striding in, Aaron Judge. He got
Cuando llegue el juez.
ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score.
Esperemos que nos ayude a dictar sentencia en esta oportunidad.
Base runners on to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Grounded back up the middle.
Sale ahí el shortstop.
Throw to first in time.
Segunda base, perdón.
In the fourth.
No fue suficiente. No se le pegó bien.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Demasiado tarde.
He's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In there for strike number 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle.
Está muy bien ese lanzamiento.
Facing a good pitcher like this guy, the last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
3-2 now.
Cuenta máxima nuevamente para Stanton.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Torres is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
Venía en buena zona. Iba para foul.
The next 0-2 is low and outside for a ball.
The count is 1-2.
Estamos aguantando ahorita.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Stanton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he comes back to
3-2, señores.
ball 3.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Down por ahí.
The next 3-2. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and looking ready to make a little noise.
Bueno, viene el crack en Gary Sánchez, señores.
Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll be back in standing up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that
where
pitchers trying to find that release point, particularly with this off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Now the relay home.
Señores. No sé qué pasó y se quedaron quietos. Ahí tiene que tener una carrera por lo menos. Ya tenemos bases llenas, señores. Horrible.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Lanzamiento malo ahí para Luke Boyd. Base llena, señores. Tercera de Giancarlo. Segunda Gleyber y primera Gary Sánchez.
The 2-1 is taken below the zone for a ball.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1.
Lo perdió, señores. Carrera de caballito. Carrera de caballito.
Perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And ball 1-0. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Low and away as he misses again.
Bola 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And a very low strike there. Trying to
sí le cantaron.
Perhaps it's 2-1.
No lo miraba bien. Así como Miguel Andújar me acaba de quedar ahorita. No me parece. No, nada. Para nada un strike.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here comes Smolinski. He can't get there as it falls in.
Bien, señores.
Second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Se le cayó la pelota y 2-0 por ahí.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
El coach de picheo se acerca ahí a Snell. Platicar un poco con él.
In at the plate is Travis Jankowski, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career.
Sí, será.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scored.
Señores, bien ahí.
4-0 game.
Increíble.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Creo que hubiera lanzado ahí, pero a home, pero no lanzó.
standing.
LeMahieu, señores, ahora.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he lays
Lanzamiento descontrolado totalmente.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 2-0, here it is. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Relay to first in time.
No se puede, señor.
This side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men
Bueno,
come
Robertson,
to the plate, and they
Wendell y
push
O'Neill.
across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees 4, the Rays nothing.
And leading off for the Rays,
First offering on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Lanzamiento malo.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Gardner. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Corrió como un correcamino.
Now in the box, Tyler O'Neill. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center.
Bien ahí, Gardner. No viene Gardner, el juez y Giancarlo tanto.
Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame. But
horrible.
Chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit.
No,
he's able to put this behind him.
Velasquez is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Aaron. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And
y ese lanzamiento demasiado tempranito. Aparte que iba para lanzamiento malo.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not
ese también.
Here, down 0-2.
Nada que ver.
That's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A shot down the first baseline.
Va limpio.
Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Al fin un doblete ahí.
Going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star
Van a
break.
cambiar al lanzador.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. 0-1 the count. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's got a 3 for 7 line. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses that strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And he makes the throw to first. Stanton is retired, 2 down now.
Bueno, si fuera que se moviera ahí Aaron Judge, pero nada ortodoxo, poco ortodoxo.
First pitch coming, here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Cantamos ahí con Torres.
The 1-0 home. Line toward the alley and
bien ahí.
And that gets down as he can't get
Pulsa esa carrera ahí.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
He had to be sitting on a fastball hero right there because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider.
Ya muy abierta y demasiado temprano.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he'll
Bueno, ahora sí nos movimos.
position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Casi lo golpean
Now a
ahí.
2-1. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And
Bien ahí la sexta carrera. Carrera impulsada de Gary Sánchez.
The first baseman, Voit.
Ready for another shot now. Luke Voit trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Choi is calling for it, and that
Llegó
ends
Choi
the
ahí.
inning.
Horrible ese.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner
6
left
carreras
on.
por 0, señor.
Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Strike 2 para Choi.
The fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down.
Bien ahí. Se lo puso la jugada.
What a heads-up play. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just
Vemos en el box score.
Settling in now, number 11 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes.
Me parece bola eso, señor. Eso sí.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count remains 2-2.
Bola para el público ahí.
He was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Bien ahí, Yankowski.
Play out there, and there are 2 away now. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Difícil que llegara esa pelota.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Long run,
Ahora eso sí.
but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Down in order go the Rays. They won't make it.
El Tropicana Field aquí en
Back
Tampa.
now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field.
Tranquila y para jardín.
Smolinski is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Travis Jankowski. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. From the stretch, slider, and that's hit on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job time and get the second out of the inning. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center.
Y del batazo ahí para LeMahieu.
And he's got himself a base hit. So he's aboard with his 2nd hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Digging in to try it again.
No le pegamos en tiempo, pero sirvió lo suficiente como para hacer el hit.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch popped up.
Tranquilo ahí para el 3-2.
And they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired.
Horrible, señor.
Guillermo Heredia now. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues.
Excelente Garner, cómo llevó esa pelota.
Put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting. Number 43.
Into the box, Michael Perez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swinging.
Tranquilo ahí por su cuenta, Blue Boy.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did.
Tranquilo ahí. Cuando viene el juez Stanton y Gleyber Torres.
They still find themselves down 6-zip. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aaron Judge. A matchup with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning. First pitch on its way.
Hit del batazo.
So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
1-1.
Hola por ahí.
He was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. One there. Back to first.
Doble play para ese.
As well, it's a double play.
The batter, the second baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the second baseman, Torres. He's set and the pitch. He had to
horrible piñata.
To start the at bat. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Eso ni por cerca estaba. Ni por cerca, señora.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, pegadito esa.
That's in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball. Didn't get the call.
Una y una la cuenta para Gary Sánchez.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout.
1-2 la cuenta.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Nos fuimos con ese lanzamiento que estaba horrible.
One left for the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
¿Cómo? Porque me desperté solo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Joe Wendell. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well.
Strike por ahí, el segundo.
And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Pocha, aguántala ahí el chocolate.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time.
Bien, de segunda para primera y se acaba la entrada. Estamos en octava entrada, señores, ya.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now he tries to hold up, but they'll appeal down to first. He went around, says Larry Bullard.
Cruzamos ahí la línea.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit.
Quita el batazo ahí del boy.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last inning. He hit that ball on the screws.
No ball.
Lanzamiento de curva.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. There's one on to first.
Doble play por eso.
Play they've bounced into so far today. And with it, two are gone.
Now batting, right fielder. Travis.
Next for New York, Travis Jankowski. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way.
Lanzamiento malo.
The plate away. It's ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now. But listen, this is his fourth inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Tercer lanzamiento malo.
And it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Popped straight up. Coming in is Heredia, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Creo que sí era ido y Jankowski.
No further than second as there are two aboard now.
The center fielder.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And the
sí, señores, la séptima.
It is 7-0.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Emilio Pagan comes on.
Cambio de lanzador y ahora viene Emilio
Pagan.
Pagan.
The other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. And
Ah,
he'll
se
take a
me
look
tomó
at
malo.
ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sí.
Baseman, but it's off the mark. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground
Le
ball.
voy a dar la oportunidad tanto en que haga algo increíble ahorita o una bola.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Hard hit to first.
Tranquilo ahí para el...
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 7-0.
Van a enfrentar a
Stepping
Choi.
up now, G-Man Choi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound. Just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on.
Aguanta, Velázquez.
Slap hard the opposite way.
Ahora sí, ahora sí.
There, 2 down.
Bien ahí, Jankowski.
The center fielder, number 9.
At the plate, Jake Smolinski. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and pushed it. Just pulled it a little.
Foul por ahí.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Bueno, no se pudo hacer nada ahí. Smolinski pega el doble.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Smolinski at second with 2 down. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Aguanta ahí, Heredia.
0-2. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now, Michael Perez. He'll
swing Michael Perez.
Foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. He comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. And that'll bring up
bueno, vamos a calentar a Jonathan Holder y a Tommy Kayle ahí.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out.
Now the catcher, Gary.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Entonces vamos para atrás la pelota.
Stepping in, he's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes.
Horrible ahí.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning.
1, 2 y 3.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Matt Dumpy. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. The 1-1 home. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Duffy.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
The 2-2 one more time. Is at the knees. He's
just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That nearly would have got him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. Voigt has
Tranquilo,
it,
look boy.
Take it to the bag himself for the out. And that will bring up Joey Wendell. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly.
Y hay que sacar todo, señores.
He brings it in, and the Yankees
y los Yankees ganan a Tampa 7-0, señores.
2-3 of this series as this one is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jay Happ records the victory, his 13th of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshowNation.com.
Esa actuación en el montículo. Y de lo mejor ahí, Aaron Judge. Smolinski por parte de Tampa. Así que bueno, señores, partidazo pues para nosotros porque obviamente tuvimos la victoria. Vendrá el partido número 4, ¿verdad? En la serie contra Tampa en la próxima semana. Jordan Montgomery enfrentando a Ryan Yarbrough. Así que bueno, no se lo pierdan. Tengan un excelente domingo. Cuídense. Hasta el próximo amigo. Chau, chau.